grab life. Life is a gift, and you have to remember that. So each breath that you're given, you're supposed to do something great with that. You're supposed to be affecting somebody in a great way, spreading the love. Remember, it's not always about what we want. It's not what it's about. Sacrifice is love. Love is fully sacrificing. It's giving up your wants for something bigger. So today's a good day. Breathing in the fresh air. It is freezing out here. And I'm ready to get going. Whoa. So here we are, right here at the base of the Sea of Galilee. And it is pouring rain. But like it said in the Bible, it was a crazy storm out here. And Christ calmed the storm and walked on the waters. So no matter what storm you're going through, Christ can calm it down. And you can walk that battle. You can walk on water. So, let's go. Here we are at the base. Let me wipe this screen off right quick. So here we are, about to jump into the into the Galilee Sea, the Sea of Galilee. And this is where Christ walked on water. Ready? This is where Peter doubted Christ and thought he was going to drown. And Christ pulled his hand and rose him out of the water and saved him. This is where Christ allowed the disciples to catch 153 fish. And I say 153 because that is a super special number. In the Bible, it means I am the Lord. So out of those 153 fish caught, the Lord fed the 5,000. So no matter what storm you're in and wherever you may feel like you're drowning, God is always putting his hand out to help you. You just have to grab it. Accept who you are, accept where you are, accept the way you've been raised and the way of life that you've been given, and reach out for God's hand and allow him to do a miracle in your life. You know, God does not use the perfect, but he uses things that have been broken so that he can show how powerful he truly is. So those of you who feel like you're too far gone or addicted to something that you can't let go of, jump into the unknown and allow God to use you. Because when God heals someone, he transforms everything around you, everyone around you. And I'm a perfect example of that. Because I have done so much wrong, and yet here I am, standing here at the base of the Sea of Galilee while it's storming and raining, and he's blessed me with this hat, a heart hat. A heart hat that shares the love of Christ, and it screams, I am one of one. Here I am out in the rain, soaked, standing outside of the church, a church. And you know, I think this signifies, you know, sometimes I have felt like I was unaccepted in the church, because you walk into church and you're wet and you're different and you're unclean and you don't know anyone, and sometimes you feel judged, and sometimes the church judges people. But we got to realize that a church is not just a building with people in it. Sometimes there are churches filled with evil people. A church is 2 or more, 3 or more coming together to better themselves within Christ and talk about their wrongdoings and open up and admit what they're struggling with. So those of you who have a problem with the church, I have also felt uncomfortable because I look like this. I've been judged my whole life. But God wants us to be one of one. So when you walk down that narrow path, accept the judgment, accept the opinion. It's just somebody else's thoughts. As long as you know who you are, that's all that matters. Because Christ will use you. We're a temple. We're a temple of Christ. So I challenge you guys to not view the church as something bad, but be a walking testimony with everything that you're doing. Capernaum, the town of Jesus. Welcome to Capernaum. They're trying to make me use an umbrella. I told them I got a hard hat. Beaver. Water resistant. Those of you who got hard hats, don't be afraid to wear it in the rain, sleet, snow, wherever you go. So here I am right now in Capernaum, and this is an ancient synagogue that they've uncovered with these pillars. I mean, hundreds and hundreds of pillars that you can literally touch and see. And this is really cool because Jesus could have been standing right here in this exact spot. This is where he lived most of his life and did most of his teachings. So to be able to walk through this synagogue and breathe in this fresh air, though my little toesies are soaked in cold, it doesn't matter, because this right here is a synagogue that has been uncovered from ancient times, with the city facing the Sea of Galilee. And once again, remember, the Sea of Galilee is where so many miracles were performed in the Bible. So this is just awesome. Standing here in Capernaum, the city of Jesus. With pillars and columns. With the details and the details. The detail of all of this structure. Once again, you archaeologists, you architects out there in the US, Pay attention, pay attention. This stuff was built to last.
It's just showing you how to did it. For example, so this is how look they go back.
So those are the 12 types of trees that actually was used to build the boats back then. So there was 12 types of woods that built the boat. And one thing that's really cool is just every single number in the Bible represents something super specific. Definitely not random. But this right here behind me is a replica. Is a replica of the boat that was found a couple years ago. I say a couple, over 10 years ago. And they dated the wood back to being over 2,000 years old. It took them 9 years and over 65 tons of chemicals so that they could dry the wood out, because the wood was so soft that if the wood was to dry, it would turn into powder. So they put foam all around the boat so that they could ship it and take it to a nice preservative spot. But just imagine back then, you're out on the waves just crashing, and there becomes a huge thunderstorm. Just a huge thunderstorm comes upon you, and boom, boom, and starts rocking your boat. Well, you definitely didn't have a motor back then, so it's probably pretty scary to be stuck out there in the middle of nowhere. But that's all right, because God was on their side. And we got Mr. Sam right here. He is the shooter. He's the main man. I think that I'm a pro, but he is a pro.
Taking it to the next level.
Man, check him out at
Instagram.com SamRBRTS.
y'all heard it.
Drawn with me _IL.
Boom, y'all heard it. Alex, when you're editing this, put that below so people can click on it. Yeah, dope. Here is the foam that they used when they found the boat to get it out into the sea. So that is a picture of when they got the boat out of the water for the first time in 2,000 years. And this right here is a replica of what the boat would have looked like. So just think about it. Out there stuck in the middle of nowhere, just like some of us are in our own lives. We're out there in the ocean, just stuck in a thunderstorm, crashing. Got to put our faith in God to calm the storms, and He will do it. You can't just have hope. You got to have expectation. You got to know. Yeah, yeah, yeah! Everybody look at that and say baptism!
No hamburgers, but what about a chicken sandwich?
Photo shoot time, we got the crowd. Oh yeah, everybody say what up to you. All right, the time has come. We are getting ready to head back to the U.S. Right here behind me, I got the best bus driver in the world. Say hello and goodbye.
Hello, hello.
Right where we started off, with the best guide in all of the land, right here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. She gave us the best trip ever, so thank you so much. Okay, I'm in this thing solo. It's been a great trip. Headed back to the USA. I'm ready for some warm weather. Brr.